So I think there's a lot of common ground that can be shared, but there are some big differences that have to be noted, and they need to be respected for what they are. Well, I think that's going to depend on the individual, because there are people that practice traditional disciplines, traditional martial art, that they don't have a very realistic interpretation of the martial art. And that's where the combat athletes kind of lose interest with the traditional martial artists, because there's no common ground. If a traditional martial artist has pushed himself and has a certain level of self-knowledge, now they're going to come up with some similar conclusions to the MMA person, because they're both raising the bar. And that's the common ground, I think. Problem comes when you're not raising the bar, but you're doing a lot of talking. Nobody wants to hear that. See, if we're talking somebody that understands the value of conditioning, somebody understands what happens to the body when contact is introduced, things like that, there's a common ground, and that's how we develop. We establish a common ground, now we can have a conversation, right? Now we can share ideas, okay? But when we focus on just what's different about what we're doing and what's not the same, it's the division. So I think there's a lot of common ground that can be shared, but there are some big differences that have to be noted, and they need to be respected for what they are.